It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, March the 5th, 2019. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Keith Griffin, 67 years of age, of White House, Texas, formerly of Muleshoe, and the son of Melvin Griffin of Muleshoe, died on Friday, March the 1st. Funeral services will be at 11 Thursday morning, March the 7th, at the First Baptist Church of White House, which is right outside of Tyler. He was born on November the 12th, 1951, to Melvin and Wanda Griffin in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Keith moved with his family to Muleshoe in 1962. He was preceded in death by his mother, Wanda of Muleshoe, and a son, Chad. Keith is survived by his wife, Donna, two children, Brittany Parnell and Chip Griffin, and also several grandchildren. His father, Melvin Griffin, here in Muleshoe, and also here in Muleshoe is a brother, Mike Griffin. A sister, Vicki Manis of Bandera. Keith Griffin graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1969. He retired several years ago from ABF. He loved to play with his grandchildren and care for them, and he also enjoyed playing golf. Repeating, Keith Griffin, 67, of White House, Texas, formerly of Muleshoe, the son of Melvin Griffin and also the brother of Mike Griffin of Muleshoe, died on Friday, March the 1st. Funeral services will be on Thursday, March the 7th, at the First Baptist Church in White House, which is right outside of Tyler. Please remember all of the family of Keith Griffin in your prayers. Funeral services for Eric Allison, 54, of Odessa, formerly of Muleshoe, will be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the First Presbyterian Church of Odessa. Eric died on Saturday, March the 2nd, in Odessa. He was born March the 11th, 1964, in Anson, to Winston and Diane Rainwater Allison. He married Cambry Lewis of Muleshoe on July the 8th, 2000. He graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1982. Eric was a jack of all trades, but his passion was horticulture. Although blue was his favorite color, he loved all things green. Green grass, green trees, and green plants. He ran a successful landscape business and loved his customers as much as they loved him. He was preceded in death by his parents, Diane and Winston Allison, who formerly lived here in Muleshoe, his baby brothers, Monty and Richard, his grandparents, Gerald and Ethel Allison of Muleshoe, and Magin and Clarabelle Rainwater. Also, he was greeted by several aunts, uncles, and cousins in heaven. Survivors of Eric Allison are his wife, Cambry, of the home in Odessa, his sister Melissa Darnell, and her husband Pat of Anson, his brother Ben, and his wife Tammy of Alvin. He loved being called Uncle Wiggett by his nieces Kate and Holly, and his nephew William and his wife Tori, and his great nieces and nephews Lacey, Colton, Nevaeh, Gunnar, and Autumn. He also leaves behind in-laws and aunts, uncles, cousins, and many dear friends. Please remember all of the family of Eric Allison in your prayers. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that memorials be made to the First Presbyterian Church of Odessa, Hospice of Odessa, and also the charity of your choice, if you wish. Repeating, funeral services for Eric Allison, 54 of Odessa, formerly of Muleshoe, and a Muleshoe High School graduate, will be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the First Presbyterian Church of Odessa. And now K&K Pharmacy brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it turned cold over the weekend with several dustings of snow that we received, along with some sleet and ice here in the Muleshoe area Sunday morning, along with Monday during the day. Sunday, the high was only 30 degrees with a low at 15 here in Muleshoe. Monday, the high was 25 with a low of 11. So far this Tuesday morning, our low has been 7 degrees at 7 a.m. When Mom took all the readings, it was 10 degrees here at Channel 6. But we're headed in the other direction now, as we're going to get warmer today. Sunny, high near 44 degrees. South-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the morning hours. Mostly clear Tuesday night with a low around 21, south-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Then Wednesday, sunny, high near 62 degrees, so much warmer for Wednesday during the day. South-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly cleared Wednesday night, low around 38. Thursday, high near 79 degrees, so by Thursday, 2 days from today, we'll be at nearly 80 degrees when it's all said and done with. Mostly sunny during the day, breezy conditions with the west-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour Thursday afternoon. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 41. Partly sunny on Friday, high near 75 degrees. South-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour Friday afternoon. Friday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 39. South-southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight Friday night. Saturday, sunny, high near 64 degrees. Windy conditions on Saturday afternoon, increasing to 25 to 35 miles per hour coming out of the west. Winds could gust as high as 45 miles per hour Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 30. Sunny, mostly sunny, high near 64. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 34. And repeating our forecast for today, warming up. Today on Tuesday, sunny, high near 44 degrees, mostly clear tonight, low around 21. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 62 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 39. Then breezy conditions on Thursday, mostly sunny, high near 79 degrees. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
This Sunday at 2 o'clock, daylight savings time will come back into effect. So, before you go to bed on Saturday night, set your clocks ahead 1 hour because it's spring and we spring forward in the spring. Daylight savings time will be in effect until Sunday, November the 3rd, and we'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage. Receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Brand new at Tattered Tumbleweed, pocket cross stones in several different inspirational designs. Also check out the new shipment of bejeweled pins, which customers always love giving as gifts, now in at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe. Come see Gina's new Cactus Corner, and on the other side of the store, her new Cotton Corner. Tattered now has in a great new selection of women's hats, t-shirts, jewelry, and a beautiful group of new kimonos. Assorted stone coasters, along with new 17-ounce ceramic double-walled cups, which come in collectible decorated boxes. Tattered Tumbleweed can give you instant relief from aches and pains with the microwavable hot packs. Warmies for the little ones teething in your life, which are microwavable, or put them in the freezer. See the great new Ariat tennis shoes for women and Ariat Spitfires for the men. And don't forget, new men's shirts arrive daily at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Call 806-272-MULE. Well, we were telling you that if you're on the cable system, that it was going to end here in Muleshoe on February 28th, as the letter that they sent out several weeks ago stated. And when it didn't go off on Friday, we reached out to the cable company, and they said that they will be turning it off sometime in the future, and hopefully they will be trying to give us a week's notice, so we'll inform you when we hear on that date. But the cable system continues here in Muleshoe, and you can get Channel 6 that way. Our computers that we were going to set up in the Senior Center on Main Street and Avenue D, and also in Parkview and the Harmon Elliott, have not come in yet, so we don't have those up and running, but we will later this week. We promise we'll get those sometime midweek and get those set up so you can watch Channel 6 in the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, along with the Parkview, and then at some time in the future at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex. Well, Father Sergio Leal invites everyone in the Muleshoe area to the Ash Wednesday service at St. Clement Anglican Church. It's just south of Muleshoe on Highway 214 there on the east side of the road up on the hill. It will be Wednesday, March the 6th at 7 p.m. at St. Clement. Everyone is welcome to the Ash Wednesday service. Father Sergio Leal says in the Muleshoe area, Wednesday, March 6th at 7 p.m. at St. Clement Anglican Church. It's just south of Muleshoe along Highway 214. Well, we hope that you're enjoying the one-act play Aurora that was presented last week on Thursday at the Carrie Moore Auditorium by the MHS Speech and Drama programs during the Fine Arts Night to Shine. The stars in the show are Odilia, Ileana Gonzalez. Ophelia is played by Aranza Herrera. Omilia, Nicole Campos. Aurora, Miranda Melendez. Solito, Nathan Ferguson. Adelino, Manuel Fernandez. Dona Sebastiana, Alexa Herrera. And Herman is played by Oscar Cabrera. The crew for the one-act play this year is Braden Shipman, Cesar Reyes, Lily Castro, Jacob Rodriguez, Keenan Puckett. Directors are Louis Pacheco, Larry Cribbs, Frank Riccio, and Cassie Money. Now, the play is a brand new one by a young writer, and he's actually from Portales and went to the University of New Mexico and has won several awards for plays that he's written recently. His name is Leonard Madrid, and this is his latest called Aurora. The one-act play will be in district competition on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at Bushland High School. So if you want to go over to Bushland and support the MHS one-act play, it's a good one, directed by Louis Pacheco and all of that cast. You can see the video on our website, muleshoetv.com, as well as in the rotation now on the cable channel 6. Find it on our Facebook and Twitter feeds and our YouTube channel as well. Along with it is a second video of the MHS art displays from the Fine Arts Night to Shine, along with the band and choir performances. And you can see a lot of the art students as they were drawing caricatures of people there for donations. And it was just a good night all around last Thursday during the Fine Arts Night to Shine. Brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by McDonald's Restaurant, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Burton Service Center, Barrett Potato Farms, Dell Oil Company, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Leal's Tortilla Factory, First Bank, Lance Insurance, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Randallfield CPA, Muleshoe Independent School District, Aang Bank, Precure Electric, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Irrigation Pumps and Power, and K&K Pharmacy. Well, we received an awesome fact about our Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and over the next several mule trains, we'll be sharing you some of the details in that fact. But the Muleshoe Area Medical Center has been part of Muleshoe and Bailey County here in the South Plains region for over 70 years, designated as a critical access hospital. MAMC offers community residents a wide range of services, including 25 inpatient beds that may also be used as swing beds. They have teledoc services, imaging services like X-ray, CT scanning, bone density tests, ultrasound, and MRI. They have laboratory services in our hospital, physical therapy, respiratory therapy. Experienced caring staff focus on quality. Also, they have physicians and mid-level provider care, which includes 2 medical doctors and 4 mid-level providers, Dr. Bruce Purdy, MD, Dr. Kenneth Berg, DO, and then FNPs, Keith Covey, Kristen Neely, Haley Quick, and PA Suzanne Bunker. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has 95 employees as of this month, and the hospital district is the second largest employer here in Muleshoe, which means that 95 households and its members are supported by this institution. And some good information about our great local hospital, the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and we'll be sharing you more from that fact in the next several mule trains, so be looking for that.
Susan White says the 4th grade patriotic music program, Freedom, will be held on Tuesday afternoon, and that is in the Carrie Moore Auditorium of Muleshoe High School at 1:45, and we will be there to make a video film of that. Also, we will be making a video film of the 2nd grade PE program of Dillman Elementary School. It will be held Thursday, March the 7th at 6 o'clock at Watson Junior High School gym. The 4th grade went to Toast of Texas and is sponsored each year by the Jenny Slippers of Muleshoe, the ladies division of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce. Now, that's the 4th grade at Mary D. Shazo Elementary School, and it celebrates Texas Independence Day, March the 2nd, 1836. And we commend the Jenny Slippers for doing this year after year after year. And you can see it here on Channel 6 and also online and on the air.
Due to yesterday's incredibly cold temperatures, the baseball game, the Mules game that was scheduled for Monday afternoon versus Brownfield was moved to this afternoon today on Tuesday. The JV will start off at 4 p.m. there in the new City Park, and the varsity Mules will take on Brownfield at 6 p.m., so good luck to them.
At 5 o'clock this afternoon on Tuesday, the softball team will play Clovis here in Muleshoe. And also, there are many other activities. The 6:30 game for the JV will playing Clovis will be here in Muleshoe also. That's at 6:30 this evening. Now, the one-act play we've already told you about, but be sure and go out and back these young people of Muleshoe High School. At 8:30 on Wednesday morning, there will be tryouts for the Muleshoe High School cheerleaders, and that will be in the gym. On Thursday, the shallow water track meet will be held. Muleshoe High School tennis team will be playing in Levelland, and at 6:30 on Thursday, the JV baseball team will be playing in Portales. The band trip will start on this coming Friday, and it will be the band and choir trip also. Also, next week will be spring break for the Muleshoe schools.
This coming Thursday, March the 7th, the Muleshoe Schools is sponsoring a CTE Power Lunch at the Muleshoe Training Center, noon until 1 p.m., where the MHS Career and Technology Education students will have a presentation for all those that are invited. And these are the future superheroes of our workforce. And if you want more information on it, you can contact Suzanne King at 806-272-7302 or sking@muleshoeisd.net. And we will be there to film that and look for that coming up at the end of this week and over the weekend. The CTE Power Lunch at the Muleshoe Training Center, noon until 1, Thursday, March the 7th. That's MHS Career and Technology Education students will be making a presentation there on what all they're learning in our Muleshoe schools.
The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture is asking for your nominations now for Man of the Year, Woman of the Year, Employee of the Year, Business of the Year, Ag Family of the Year, and Youth of the Year. You can leave your nominations at the Chamber of Commerce office with Jill Sisk. She is the new manager there, and that is located next to the National Mule Memorial. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Mention you heard about it in this ad and take 50% off stainless steel Yeti 10, 20, and 30 ounce low balls or tumbler cups, along with the Yeti Coaster to keep your canned drinks cold now at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. Get in today for this great deal while supplies last. Take advantage of the manager's special, a two-piece brush set, only $8.77. Frying Cox's entire selection of heritage chalk paints are marked down now 50% off. Check out the new fun and colorful badge reels new at Frying Cox. Ratchet tie-down cargo straps in now in 1 and 2 inch widths and 10, 15, and 27-foot lengths. Don't forget to ship where you shop as Frying Cox ships via UPS. So come on down to 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. And don't forget, take 50% off any stainless steel Yeti 10, 20, or 30 ounce stainless steel cups, along with the Yeti Coaster, by mentioning that you heard it in this ad while supplies last at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas.
We got a very nice letter from Carolyn Johnson, the new director at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, thanking us for all the coverage we gave to the Valentine dance at the Senior Citizen Center. Thank you, Carolyn. My son, Grayson Reynolds, was promoted in the National Forest Service to Assistant Captain of Tres Pedras, and that is in the Carson National Forest outside of Taos, New Mexico. And he right now is in Panama City. On our prayer list, remember Dorothy Lee. She is a new resident of the Running Water Draw Care Center in Olton. Gary Welch, formerly of Muleshoe. J.W. and Gloria Harrington, who have moved to Lubbock to assisted living complex. Also, Sherry and David Jenkins, who have moved to San Antonio to assisted living. Tanya Crawford, Marshall Head, Evelyn Riley, Susan Kirby, who is in Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock, Cheryl Morris, Tom Jenks, who is now at home in Lubbock, but he formerly lived here in Muleshoe, Larry and Berta Combs, Sally Ellis, Leonardo Aviles, Kearney Scoggins, Marilyn Nichols, recuperating from her surgery recently in Lubbock, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Barbara Mae Blackman, Jean Allison, Matthew Alicon, a junior at Muleshoe High School, Wynn Cantwell, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Debbie Trider, and her mother, Joy Costin. Also, please remember Linda Lee, who had rotator cuff surgery on her shoulder just recently. Warren Givens. Also, remember in your prayers, please, Charles Mayhew, Keith Kegley, the husband of Deanne Box Kegley. Also, remember, please, Ruby Green, Earl Barons, Cassie Precure Schaefer, Jerry Chapman, who has been our sweetheart here on Channel 6, Carrie John Schuster, Ted and Ruth Tucker, Kathy Wilson, Joe and Donald Phelps. And remember these families who have lost loved ones just recently. The family of Keith Griffin, the family of Eric Allison, the family of Mary Jo Burge, the family of Nunzio Caliandro, the family of Sally Helen Barra, the family of Warren Powell. Remember all of these families who have lost loved ones just recently.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Texas celebrates independence. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Have you heard the state song recently?
Texas, our Texas, all hail the mighty state. Texas, our Texas, so wonderful, so great. Boldest and grandest, withstanding every test. Oh, empire wide and glorious, you stand supremely blessed. God bless you, Texas, and keep you brave and strong, that you may grow in power and worth throughout the ages long.
Chester Stout sang it with gusto at a chamber banquet in Carthage. Do you know the words to the pledge to the Texas flag?
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
The red, white, and blue of the flag stand for bravery, purity, and loyalty. On March 2nd, 1836, 183 years ago, a delegation of Texas leaders gathered at Washington on the Brazos and signed a Texas Declaration of Independence from Mexico. Every year, Washington on the Brazos State Historic Site celebrates Texas Independence Day, the weekend closest to March 2nd. People dress up in pioneer clothing, there are tours of the place where the delegates met, and there is a historical reenactment of the convention that drafted the Declaration. The play is titled Birth of a Republic. In the play, staged in the park's amphitheater, the convention is taking place during the Battle of the Alamo. Actors, wearing authentic clothing of the day, portray the pressure they're under to finish their work. For the fourth year, I am honored to be the narrator. The anniversary of the signing of the Texas Declaration of Independence is something every Texan should celebrate. Washington on the Brazos State Park is 7 miles southwest of Navasota. I hope to see you there, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.